see me, I would go over where I've been detoxing and I've started back on celery juice. I knew I'd be purging, and this cold has kind of been purging from the diet. I could let that happen naturally and my body would reset. But me being me, I wanted a little help along the way. And this morning I was really feeling it. Thinking, like, I don't want to get up. I just want to be warm and cozy. You ever feel like that when you're feeling, oh, I feel snotty? Anyway, kids were off today as well because they weren't feeling 100%. But I wanted to get myself up and feeling better. And so I thought I'd do some Qigong. And actually I thought it would be a benefit to show you what I've did this morning. So you can do this. This is why I'm doing it in the bedroom, in my pajamas. You can do this. Let's make sure you can see me. You can do this in bed. So if you're feeling really under the weather, these are a couple of little things you can do sitting up in bed. So in one of them, you can probably even do lying down. So I'm going to sit around so you can see me. First one, we're going to activate basically to clear this area. We're going to do some lung points. We're going to do some sinus points, and we're going to activate on your back. So let's move my head out of the way. It's harder to see the back of the spine. If you go to the top of your neck and go down, there's that little big bone there. To the side of each of those is a point that's connected to your lungs. And if you lift your hands up about 45 degrees and bring them down and put your hand in, you can feel where you activate just behind the shoulder blade. So you feel it rather than see it. I think it's better. You activate this point here. I'm going to work with this point in different ways. And a little point on your wrist. So let's start with the one on your hand. If you're feeling a bit rough, if you move your hand, flex the thumb on, this is bilateral or both, and just where your wrist meets your hand, there's a little indent. So when you move it, you can see like a little indent appears. That little point there, I want you to massage that. So just press for 10 seconds and release for 5. Keep your breathing however it is, breathing naturally. And press again for 10 seconds. And release for 5. One more time. Press. And release. And then your width of your hand, come up from there and just massage. There's a little tender spot along that line. So you come down and just massage. And it might be tender on that point. Just massage. And release. And then massage again for 10 seconds, circular motions or press. And release. And again. Okay. Now this one, we're going to work with the chest. So again, you might be congested. If you need to cough, that's fine. But first off, we're going to do a sound which clears the sinuses, which is why my nose is blah, blah, blah. So we want to stick the tongue behind the teeth and resonate in the whole cavity of the head. Breathe in and humming in itself, we've spoken about this before, but today I'm just going to focus on the sound. So resonating in the cavity of the head. If you've got a headache, you might want to go easy, or you could leave this one out. I'll do some head points in a different video, but so just breathing in however you can if your nose is blocked. And as you exhale, tongue behind the teeth and sound N. Now, another little nasal point. So, and I want to keep this nice and short, so it's moving on fast. You can do these for a longer amounts of time. You can play around with whichever one feels more and you're feeling a benefit from, focus on. But if you get your fingers and you just massage here, again, sinus points, just 12 times, circulating. Might be a bit tender. And this one is great if it's allergies. Inward circles. And while we're here, we're just going to over the shoulders. Do this 6 times. You can do this with an oil as well. So if you use face oil with your moisturizer or something, and cleansing the face, waking the face up a little bit, making you feel a little bit more fresh. If you're not feeling well, this can give you a little bit of lift and make it easier to cross over. But as you can see, I'm doing this without using an oil, so you don't need an oil. It's just something you can add. If I'd say eucalyptus or something that you've got that's good for clearing, that you have any face oils in the room, that you just, with those you don't put on your face, you just first and have a smell in the hands, and then your own normal face oil, something relaxing, maybe like lavender or rose, to help. Anyway, so just that feeling. Another one is good for clarity, crown pull. And again, and if you're feeling all bunged up and headachy, this is a good one that you can do. And through the head. But we're going to do some tapping for the lungs. So start by, we often go, it's the Tarzan, but actually you don't want to be that vigorous. You want to gently knock. And if you're not feeling 100%, you might be quite painful along here. So gently tapping. Now, you can knock and use this part of the hand, or you can just use gently fingertips, or even what we call a pecking motion, and using the hands, which we will do on the sides. To start with, just come up and down the sternum, working with our lungs. So you might even be able to hear in my voice already, and I've obviously done, this is the 3rd time I've gone through this, all of my nose, I can feel it cleared. That's why I'm saying this is amazing. It's amazing. Some of these techniques are just real time. If you've got that belief in them, I guess it's what resonates with you. Just try it and see. It's all I say. If it helps you, great. If it doesn't, discount it. So tapping, and then at the end, just like we would do when we were doing our lung points with us, or the zzz. Breathe in and out. Coming over to the right side of the lung. There is a point, if you go from the armpit, in the middle of the armpit to your thumb, you can kind of feel here. It'll be more tender than any other bit, so gentle. Breathing is important, so in through the nose, out through the nose. And on this side, same thing. Now, you can do this one. We're going to activate those points behind us. There's a couple of things we do. 45 degrees. Just by lifting the arms up and back, you activate that point. You could put your hand there and feel movement where the shoulder blade is, and under there's the acupressure point. So we want to do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take a breath. And what this is, the area that gets stuck when we're all bunged up and blocked up, this energy around those two. So we want to activate that. It activates the immune system. And again, another 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Now I want you to put your hands together behind your back. Link your hands at the bottom of your spine. Now you can do, we've done this loads of times, so you can lift up or you can just push out. What I want you to focus on doing is sitting up in the bed or wherever you're sitting, nice and straight, and pushing the shoulder blades together and the chest forward. So, and hold there forward, the sternum forward, for 20 seconds. That's the focus. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20, and relax for a second. We do that again. Now you can do the same, or you can push the hands up behind you, so you're lifting. Wait, madam, leave that alone. Caden, can you come grab this, because she shouldn't have that. Summer, she needs to play. Give me 2 minutes, Grace. 2 minutes and I'll be with the cat. Everyone wants attention today. So breathing in. We need to do it for you as well, don't we? And back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and release. So some simple things you can do. Nice little tapping. And what I find really helpful is just to finish, brush into the yang and give it a little shake. Any of the excess imbalanced energy, just shake it off. Open and receptive to all good. I release that which is not longer serving me with ease and flow. And hopefully, let me know if you feel better. Let me know if you feel better and if this helped.